You're listening to the Potaholics Comedy Network. Potaholics.com.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're
Hey,
great.
Derek. You're
Are we going to have nicknames for each other each episode?
You're
I think
great.
we should.
You're great.
I'm Underboob. That's the original. That's the OG. So you're Nev Nips, I'm
great.
Underboob.
Oh wait, let's not give away the studio production value we have here.
It's pretty low.
You're probably going to sing anyway, so you might as well just use
That's
that
a
part,
good
you
point.
know? And you're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
I'm Mike.
I'm Monica.
I'm Monica.
I'm Mike.
I like how I screwed it up.
Oh, you did.
You're great.
You're great.
Welcome to the Hug Life Podcast. I'm Michael Edward Coletta the First.
Are we doing that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm Monica Marie Nevi the First.
I want one where they know who we are.
Oh, so then they know they're in. Yeah, it's true. If we had some new listeners, maybe they were confused this whole time as to who was who.
They were like, why does Mike sound like... Actually, well, probably like, why does Mike sound like a lady?
I was going to say,
why does Monica sound like a lady and Mike sounds like a lady?
Even when we're like, these are our normal voices, they're like, actually, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Is our podcast. It's going to be great. Positive. There's cats in the room. It's
There
fine.
are cats in there. We're doing a special guest Hug Central station.
We're,
Hug Central Station is wherever
we're
we are.
Subletting. Oh, it's wherever we are. It's like a environment, you know. It's
yeah,
more of
wherever.
an atmosphere type of thing than it really is a place, like a physical location. So
Exactly.
yeah,
That's
we
exactly
encourage
right.
you to do the same with
Me
your
too.
life. What was the quote earlier? I need to. Anyways,
But yeah, so do you have any shows you want to plug?
yeah, I do. Oh yeah, the 28th, which is Thursday. This Thursday that this comes out. I have, God damn it, potentially 3 shows actually, but I'll be at the Columbia City Theater in Georgetown.
Ooh, I love that place.
Or is that Georgetown technically?
It is kind of
Might be
Georgetown-ish.
Columbia City actually. I
You
believe
know
is
what?
what it's called.
I think it is.
It's at 8, and then I'm going to go to the Rendezvous for the 8:30 show there and be on that one as well.
The Rendezvous.
In Seattle. Seattle doing it hard. Home for Christmas. The 30th, I'm at Clearwater Casino with Jubal Flag. It'll be a fun show. And then I will be at the Super Secret Show on January 5th.
Tell everybody.
Yeah, it's a secret. You should tell your friends. He looked at me like, what? And then January 7th, I will be headlining Tacoma Comedy Club on the Sunday. It's the first time that has happened. So you should definitely come to that one. That'll be fun.
Everyone go to that.
Yeah, and then I'll be back here. So
And then you'll be back here with me.
Mm-hmm.
By that time, I'll probably be like a big movie star, so I might brush you off.
Perfect. Then you can pay for our whole apartment.
I hope so. I could buy our apartment and then sell it for a higher value 10 years from now.
That's smart.
If it's not on fire.
It's an investment. Or it might burn down.
There's a chance it'll be
We
on
don't
fire.
know. A little Christmas fire happening there.
I added some dates for next year on ColettaComedy.com. You can look at that. I'll be in LA and living my dream, you know?
Yeah.
Just living my
Or
life.
someone's dream or whatever it is.
We're living the dreams of the people of LA.
Los
Eating
Angeles.
street tacos, taking my shirt off.
Doing laundry with a bunch of other people.
Watching Star Wars with a bunch of people.
Having a hard time parking.
And kissing people.
What?
I've been kissing everybody I see. Haven't I told you this?
Oh, no.
Yeah. You know, and not on the mouth.
You're really having a different experience than I am.
I've just been
I
like...
think we should share more about how we're
living?
how we're living.
How are you living here?
I'm not really.
That's true.
I kiss people in my car.
You kiss people in your car?
Mm-hmm.
Anyone that gets in?
Yep.
Wow.
There's usually not a lot of people in my car. But
See, I if I'm like going to a movie,
Mhm.
I'm waiting in a snack line, and I'll
You
look at
kiss
it.
people
I'll
in
look
there.
at a dude. I'll be like, "Hey, bro." I'll be like, "What's up?" And I'm like,
you'd be like, what are you going to get? And he's like, popcorn. And you're like, no,
I'm
you're
like,
not.
you know what you're gonna
You're
get?
going to get a kiss.
You're gonna get a lip plant.
And then they report you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
I've been
not
in jail
appropriate.
7 times.
Good. I'm glad that people are actually
And then
going
I get in that
to
jail, and I'm like, "Hey,
the
officer."
police with them.
And they're like, "What's up, man?" And I'm like,
You going to open that cell?
"You gonna open that cell?"
Good Lord. Okay.
You don't believe my kiss story?
Inappropriate. It's not how you're supposed to treat people.
Have you ever had a relationship with people where you just kiss them casually?
What? Oh.
Like friendship kisses?
I've had, yeah, sometimes.
I don't think I've ever had friendship
we do.
kisses.
I've had a lot of cheek kisses, like cheek kiss type of friendship relationships. I've also kissed most of my friends on the lips, not like made out with them, but like
cheek
just a
kiss.
cheek kiss.
Oh, cheek.
Like on your cheek, on your butt cheek. and then it's not a big deal.
Just like walk up to their butt cheek and
Go to their butt cheek. I've kissed. I think I did a New Year's Eve once where I just kissed everyone in the room.
I haven't had a lot of New Year's Eve kisses.
I have, yeah. Some of maybe I've been over this. I don't know, but my relationships with my good friends from high school they're weird. Like not weird, like no one slept together at all, like none of that stuff. But like we're pretty, like we hug a lot. Everyone's seen each other naked in skinny dipping situations or whatever. I'm pretty sure most people have kissed on the lips just because.
Did we mention ours?
We do that. What?
How I got to go to the chateau and I almost did it?
Oh, yeah.
We didn't mention that yet.
We did it. We haven't talked about that at all.
No, we haven't.
Mike got to go to the chateau.
I got to go to the Chateau Marmont.
We lexically embraced Susie last time, but not for that reason.
I almost went skinny dipping, but here's my thing. If you go skinny dipping...
We did maybe talk about it because I was just sitting there watching you like a parent without any pants on.
I don't know if we mentioned this. I didn't go skinny dipping because I feel like if you go skinny dipping alone, it's like a crime.
And it would be weird that if you were just swimming naked and I was like, I'm just going to sit here on the edge of the pool
just
and watch you
naked swimming. That's weird.
But yeah, I've been naked in that pool quite a few times at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a good...
It's secluded. It feels very
it's
secluded.
Pool. Nobody says shit to you, which is the most amazing part of the whole thing. You couldn't do that at a Holiday Inn.
Oh, for sure. You want to, but you can't.
Yeah.
Also, you don't want to. That soup of a pool at the Holiday Inn. You don't want to be in that pool soup.
Pool soup.
What?
What is that?
I don't know.
Sorry. We're watching the
Can I deal with this real quick? Is that okay?
Sure.
Sorry, Monica. Just narrate what's going on.
No, that's fine. We'll talk about, there's just like maybe a red string, it seems like, that the cat, we're at an outside location. We have a second location here, and there are cats involved that Mike is supposed to be watching, and this cat seems to be playing with like a red maybe piece of floss. That's what it looks like. Anyways, Chateau Marmont, it's an interesting place because there's a lot of rich people and they'll let you do whatever you want, which is like be naked all the time. There's a lot of drugs happening too, I think.
It was a hair
but
tie
you gotta,
for anyone listening. He had a hair tie and he was really going to town on it.
He was like pulling it up. It was interesting.
Yeah.
But so basically you can get away with just being naked if you want to in the pool.
You can get naked if you want to.
Do that.
You can leave your friends behind.
Mm-hmm. But Mike had his undies on.
Put your what undies on?
You had your undies on.
I did have my undies on.
Mm-hmm. And then they were wet.
Mm-hmm. Wet undies. And then I went home in wet undies.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't fun. What has he got now? He's
Stayed
crazy.
there. He's just playing. That's a normal cat toy. That's fine.
Oh, that's good.
Anyway, so yeah, Chateau Marmont. Interesting place, right? It's weird. We went during the day that day to lunch, and Olivia Wilde was behind us.
I wasn't there for that team.
But
I didn't get to see Olivia.
She was just on her phone. Nobody talked to her the whole time, which I'm assuming is why people
That's
go
probably
there.
the policy there. Like, you got to be cool.
Well, I know that you're not allowed to take photos, which we did anyway. But you're not allowed to take photos there. We took a real quick selfie. But so, yeah, I think that's part of it. Is it like...
That was good.
Fancy people. And nobody's... I don't know.
Everyone's fancy.
We talked about it when we did the fancy being trash in the fancy place.
Oh, doy. Monica, can you tell people about Amazon real quick?
Yeah, of course. I don't know if you know what Amazon is. It's a website, and it has everything you've ever wanted.
Everything you've ever wanted.
All of your
in the world
dreams
on
are right there on Amazon. And actually, what you can do is you can go to monicanevy.com, and at the top of the bio page, there is a banner. Click on that. Takes you right to Amazon, and you can get anything you've ever wanted.
Anything.
You could probably get a significant other on there.
You can get a lady or a boy on there that loves you?
Mm-hmm. You can get socks.
Oh, that's nice.
Seems like the same level of things. A crock pot. You could get cat
toys.
Yeah. You get hair ties.
Hair ties and cat toys.
Yep.
Which
and
are also
Christmas lights.
the same thing.
We bought Christmas lights the other day.
Ooh, yeah, we did. We didn't. We give people an update on that.
Well, on the Christmas lights specifically,
or on the party.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm sure when we talk about it,
yeah.
we'll
get there.
We'll chat a bit.
That's called me forgetting what we're doing.
Yeah. Why don't you tell them about Danny?
Yeah. So if you like our logo, which I don't see why you wouldn't, it's Studio Dodge is the name of that. Danny made it at the studio. You think I'd get better at this plug as we went along, but it doesn't happen.
It's somehow getting worse.
Yeah. If you go to studiododge.com and use the offer code HUGLIFE, you can get 15% off anything in the store. Also, this December through December, there's a special on watercolor commissions.
All the way through December, so you still
All
got
the
some
way
time.
through until the new year. You got time. And if anything, just go check her art out on Instagram at Studio Dodge
It's
or
awesome.
go on Facebook.
Follow
She's
her.
great.
Yeah, she's great.
We love her
She's
so
some
much.
Really, really good stuff.
Danny, you're great. Never change.
Yep.
Danny, you're wonderful.
And last but not least, Patreon.
Hugtreon.
Hugtree? What would that be?
Patri-hug.
Anyway. A hug tree would be like a phone tree, but like somebody hugged you and then you had somebody else to
You
hug.
have to hug
and then
5 other people and it
Yeah.
fans out from
It's
there.
like a, what's that? Pay it forward.
Pay it forward.
Hug it forward. Anyways, Patreon. We now have a Patreon account, so you can go to
Hug Life
patreon.com/Huglife
Podcast.
Hug Life Podcast, and then you can you can donate just $1 a month. That's all we ask for, but people apparently can do whatever they want.
Yeah, we
because-
didn't know this.
Yeah, we got one for $3.33 a month.
From Daryl.
It's perfect. Thank you, Daryl. Lexically
Lexically embracing Daryl.
So and you can do $1, you can do 5, 10, whatever you want. Or you can just keep listening. It doesn't matter. But I was interesting because we were like, we set it for $1, but then we noticed that people could do whatever they want, literally down to the cent, which is
Mhm.
great. You could do $100 and 1 cent
If you really wanted to, if you're feeling crazy.
Yeah.
Also, we want to let you know, too, another person to Lexically embrace is Kitchen Catastrophes.
Kitchen
Because they
Catastrophes.
subscribed for $1.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like a catastrophe to me. That seems like a 5-course meal of
Seems
friendship.
like a kitchen miracle.
That's better. That's really good, Monica. What are you, marketing? What are
Thank
you, Don
you.
Draper? What's happening?
You know, I think about it sometimes.
Also, don't forget you can rate and review and subscribe to the podcast on
Duh.
iTunes or Stitcher or your favorite podcasting platform.
Please do. We made
Also-
some videos.
Check out stuff on potaholics.com. We're hosted by them. There's articles going up all the time. There's other great podcasts
And
on
if
there.
you're not sure about the other podcasts, they're doing this like clip episode now, so you can just see kind of what some of the other shows are doing and decide if you want to go check them out.
Check them out.
Check them out.
Yeah.
I have another lexical embrace if that's
You do?
okay.
Yeah, it's totally okay. Let's do it. We're
I was
freestyling.
gonna lexically embrace colored pencils.
That's not bad. I
right?
like that.
I mean, I love markers.
Mm-hmm.
I love crayons, but I just feel like colored pencils are the way to go. And we had a party the other night, which we'll discuss in a moment, but I just put some colored pencils and paper out there. What people came up with was amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know why there's not more art stations at parties.
There should be. It's way more fun.
Yeah, that's what we did at our party, and most people left pretty quickly. But I'm kidding. It was very fun, and I like colored pencils. That's my utensil of choice, I suppose. Is it a utensil?
Not
you're
really.
not eating.
Do you eat with a colored pencil? Because it's bad for you.
What is it?
You shouldn't eat that
art
graphite,
supplies,
girl.
Art, what? I don't know.
I always eat with a Sharpie.
What would it be called?
A writing utensil? Or
Maybe.
instrument? A writing
I
instrument?
feel like there's a better word. Tweet us a better word. Anyways, that's what I like the best.
That's what you like the best?
Colored pencils, yes.
Colored
My favorite.
pencils. Can I lexically embrace my favorite thing I've seen recently?
Sure, yes, please do.
Feel good movie review.
Oh,
Inbound.
what?
Coming in. Yeah.
Boo.
I loved Star Wars The Last Jedi.
You did.
I really liked it.
So many people are talking shit about
So
it.
many people are talking crap. These
so many people are
backseat
talking
directors.
shit all the time. I like that.
That's what, these backseat film directors sitting there shitting on it. I think we talked about this today in private. The two of us, we talk sometimes, not just on our microphones. And you made everyone wants to they go into things with a bad mood.
Yeah.
Like everyone goes to a movie with the idea that they're going to poop on it.
I think they do that a lot just in general with
Movies,
life.
music,
yeah,
life.
any of it. Like you're going in with this all right, prove to me that this is good. It's when people go to comedy and they're like, all right, show me that you're funny. Instead of
Yeah.
being like, this is limitless. This could be amazing. This could be the best thing I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that seems like a different, and I'm glad that you went into the movie like, this is Star Wars. I'm excited. Like that's what you should be.
Fun little
Why do you have
detail.
so many fucking bowls of food?
Oh, because this guy eats all the time. Toby's not afraid to eat.
All
It's
right.
fine.
Yes, I gotta switch it up.
The
Talk about the cat again.
yeah,
Sorry.
he also likes to have different areas to eat in. Look at him, how cute he is.
He is cute.
He's cute. Fun little detail about Star Wars. So you know it's great. The AT-AT walkers, and this is in the preview, so it's not going to spoil
AT&T
anything.
is in this.
What?
AT&T is in this.
How dare you? It's an AT-AT walker.
no
It's
idea
a
what any
four-legged
of that
giant
is.
robot.
Oh,
Very not good.
I've seen.
Yeah, you're doing it right now with your hand. It looks pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah. But
I've seen a picture
they're
of it before.
feetsies.
Feetsies.
Their feetsies are curved in.
Oh.
And it's because that way they don't get knocked over by tow cables. Like it's like they learned from Empire Strikes
it's like,
Back.
Evolution.
Yeah, there you go. They evolved. It's nice.
It's
I like it.
nice.
Mm-hmm. It was a good little detail. Also, they have these little adorable snow puffin alien things that are really cute that I love too.
I like cute stuff.
I do too.
Good.
It's nice.
I think that's great. I think I like you going against the grain a little bit here, where people are just shitting on stuff for no reason, and you're like, hey, you know what? I fucking liked it.
Well,
anyways.
I also I didn't even think Justice League was that bad too. Another movie that people shit on. I'm like, I don't think it was that bad.
I think that this whole, pardon my language, but like nerd revolution here is like, it's part of it where they're like, we have to be so critical of everything instead of just being like, hey, this is like a cool nerdy thing that everybody also likes. Why can't we just...
When I was a kid and I was watching Star Wars Episode 4, 5, and 6, not knowing, if you'd have told me, hey, Mike, when you're almost 30, they're going to have so many more movies for you to watch, I'd be fucking stoked.
Yeah.
I wouldn't care.
You love these, great, because there's going to be more.
Yeah, exactly. It's nice.
Yeah.
People have, like, I feel like nerds also have opinions, like, it didn't go the way I wanted it to go. And I'm like, well, how would you make a movie? Oh, wait, no one cares.
That's true, which is maybe why they're upset.
Yeah,
But
maybe that's why. Maybe they have
they just
problems
need attention
with their lives.
and love. And
I'll hug a nerd. I don't care. If you didn't like Star Wars Last Jedi, I'll hug you. I don't give a shit.
You know what? Why don't everyone today just go hug a nerd?
You know what? I might even go up to you and just be like, hey, man. Or lady. Do some light kisses. Like a bird. Like the way a bird would kiss. I kiss like a bird.
Yeah, under their neck right
But it's
here.
a falcon.
Oh. Sorry.
You
Toby
just freaked out Toby.
Yep, sorry.
You just freaked out Toby so much.
Sorry, boo.
That was a good segment. Monica, you ready for the next segment that you intro very well?
Of course I am. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm so fucking ready.
Hey, guys. Good news.
Oh, welcome to the good news segment, Toby. First story. Snow leopards sighted for the first time ever in eastern Tibet.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ever?
Ever. Infrared cameras spotted them coming into eastern Tibet.
So are they like traveling there?
Yeah, I think so. It was a mother and her baby leopards. And the cameras caught them. And they're vulnerable species.
Just snuggling
So
up.
there are between 2,500 and 10,000 left in the world. And so they're in Tibet, which means they're growing. Their population's growing.
That's great.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that nice?
That is nice. I'm all about populations of endangered animals growing.
Little adorable baby kitties. The next one, you kissing the cats?
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. I'm sure they'd love it. Solar power is forging ahead. So recently in Nevada, they have these places that are like just like state-owned lands that they don't know what to do with. And in Nevada specifically, they're perfect for solar power because they're just these giant groups of unused land. So what happens is there's I'm going to see if I can find this and get this right because I want to make sure I get it right. But it's 1,700, actually almost 1,800 acres. And it has 1,980,840 solar panels.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So the way it works. Here we go. Okay. So it was built by First Solar, was the name of the company that was built it. It's maintained by EDF Renewable Energy, and the Nature Conservancy, which I'm pretty sure is a government organization, is making sure that it's not negatively impacting animals there because it's blocking sun from coming to the ground. So, for example, what they did is they had to move these indigenous tortoises, these desert tortoises. They had to move them like 45 miles away.
Desert turtles, let's do it.
They're saving the turtles.
Good.
But it's like something ridiculous. It's a lot of power. Like I think they build them to power. It could power 46,000 homes, or in this case, these giant data centers, which is what they're using to power it. Because it's actually a company that paid for them to build this for them.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and they said they can build 11 more of these in the state of Nevada alone, and they're going to build some in California too.
Yeah, there's a lot of space out here that's like no one.
This is definitely an article that's leaned politically, and I'm pulling away from what the other. Even though it's something I agree with, I'm pulling away from it right now.
That's good. Look at you.
So
we play the middle here on the
Yeah, it's just good to know that solar energy is a thing, and when you look out at the California sunrise, and you know that it's really hazy and gross.
Yeah.
It's good to know that solar power
You're
being put
right.
in.
Yes, so we got some type of... Don't worry about it. I just read the...
Oh, the sign?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You don't want to?
Huh?
You want to have adventures with me?
No.
Oh.
Every podcast is an adventure. Right?
In our minds, it's like the Magic School Bus, but with our hearts.
An adventure in your ears.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. I think that's awesome.
See? It's a really good one.
What a wonderful story, Mike. Thank you so much for
You're
sharing.
welcome, Monica.
Is that the end?
Yeah, can you end it for me?
Hey, guys. That was good news.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much. You ready to positive spin?
Hells to the yes. I am. Today, we're positive. He's drinking water, I think. Did you scare
How many
him?
fucking bowls do you have? No, I don't know. You made a weird noise. Anyways, sorry, we're distracted by the cat. Today's positive spin is holiday company parties.
That's right.
Yes.
And specifically, you being invited to a company party as a +1.
I like
you don't
that.
know
I like that.
anybody.
I want to talk about your own company party a little bit, though, because I feel like that's important. You're just moving it.
He's moving his water bottle. I didn't think
is he crazy, though?
he's a little bit crazy, but I love him.
It's a weird cat. Anyways,
Mhm.
Company parties. So we never did a holiday one when I worked in nonprofit. And we did like an end of the year one. And I'm not going to lie, like, it's so fun watching the people who are in charge of you get hammered.
Oh, yeah.
It's so fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also like really hammered most of the time.
People aren't
But
afraid
there's
to
free
be
booze. That's what.
teetotalers. You know what I mean?
That's great. So there you go. Number one, you're going to see people loosen up a little bit.
I remember my boss.
Sandra does know the electric slide. Let's fucking get out here.
Let's do it. You know, my boss, when I was in the law firm, the one that hired me, she gave me way too long a hug after a party one time. You know what I mean? I'm like, this lady's some cups in. No, she did not touch my wiener.
Oh, she put her boobs on you?
But I did go like this.
Just under here, or like on
That's
the top
not
of
true.
her head? Or?
Like on the top of her head, like I'm her grandmother. I go for that grandma move.
Yeah, that's nice.
Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Like a nice, just soft
Yeah.
kiss right on the head.
I think you just enjoy making the
I do. It's actually really fun
noise.
for me. I don't know. I do it at night sometimes. A sugar bear just.
Do they like it?
They do. Okay, going as someone's +1 though, I hadn't really thought about as much.
So here's the benefits.
Bringing someone to your party is kind of weird too.
Here's the benefits I can see. I am kind of an introverted person. I don't know if you're aware of this, Monica, a little bit. Don't like to leave much. Don't like to go meet new people much. But then what ends up happening is you do meet new people and you have so much fun.
It's true. It's actually really fun being like so let's say your significant other.
Your SO.
A little weary about the people that they work with, maybe. But then you come in and everyone's like, I fucking love Monica. She's amazing. And then it opens up some opportunities for your significant other because they're like, remember we were at that party and your girlfriend was being so cool or whatever?
Yeah.
Right? And you're like, yeah, I do remember that because she is cool. You know, and then they're like, we should talk more. And then you get a promotion.
That's true.
Right?
Monica just spun that for you. If you want Monica to go to your holiday party and pretend to be your girlfriend,
I will
she will
pretend
do
to
it.
be your girlfriend or your wife or whoever.
And I will also pretend to be your girlfriend or your wife if you want me to.
His name is Carol.
My name is Carol.
Yeah. Well, and there's way less pressure. You know what I mean? Like you go to a company party and maybe sometimes you don't hang out with the people that you work with. I've been in both of those situations where I'm like, I do hang out with these people. That would be fun. We already know what each other are like drunk. Then there's other situations where it's like, I don't hang out with these people. We're not sure. Right. But if you're just going as a +1, it doesn't fucking matter.
It doesn't matter.
Right? Like you can let loose. You can have some fun. You can loosen everybody else up. Hey, girl, why you sitting down? Let's dance. You know?
Oh, yeah. The dancing at a company party is important.
That's my favorite when fucking HR lady is like, why are you sitting down? Why are you so glum? Get out here. And you're like, never. I won't.
I will never get out here.
That, but
then you get a couple of drinks in you.
Oh, what? You're not a good dancer? No, an amazing dancer, actually. But I just don't want to embarrass you in front of all your friends.
That's right.
Right.
You know what
she only works with her friends.
You know another good reason to go to a company party and you're a +1? The free food.
Yeah, I almost cut you off, but I wanted you to have that. That's
all
great.
All the food.
Shrimp. That's the only reason I fucking go to
scallops.
Any party ever.
Beef medallions, like little baby
in
steaks.
General. Yes. It was more of a steak frite, but yes.
Ooh, steak frites. You speak my language.
I don't like, this is a weird, well, I guess it's an introverted thing. I'm not a big fan of like people talking to you a lot when you're at a restaurant, like waiters and stuff. So if it's a buffet style line or like a, way better because you just get up there, you fucking scoop it up. You don't have to talk to anybody if you don't want to. Maybe there's a chatty person in line. I don't know. But once you're done, you can either be like, hey, it was nice to chat with you. Don't say that. Or you can just go back to your seat.
It was nice to chat with you.
Well, no one says that in the buffet line.
I'm like,
nice to chat with you.
Carol, I didn't know your boyfriend's
rolls.
a serial killer.
Tell them to stop talking to people at the buffet line.
Can I tell you something about a buffet line at a Christmas party?
Yes.
I
Seems relevant.
not ashamed to get seconds.
Hell no.
That's the best
And
part.
honestly, I feel like
It's
I
like a wedding,
plan ahead.
kinda.
Yes, like a wedding. Also, you plan ahead where you're like, I'm going to a wedding. I know I'm going to drink a lot and I'm going to eat a lot. Like I know that. So I'm not afraid to go again. And if you go again, then people are like, you know what? I should probably go again too. Like that's a normal. And the people who work there probably made a bunch of extra food. And if you
Yeah.
don't eat it, then that's a waste of food. That's disrespectful.
I appreciate going and like being the guy that starts the food line back up again, the seconds line, because I'm like, I'm not ashamed.
I way rather you start a second food line than a conga line. You know what I mean? Like,
you know what's funny? I thought the same thing. You and I are synced up right now. That's weird.
I don't like.
Thought a conga line.
I love not line dance, but you know what I mean. Like it is a line dance, but I hate that word.
How do you
for some
feel
reason.
about conga lines though?
I hate them. That's the worst.
Really?
Don't touch me. I do what I'm doing on the dance floor. Okay, I got business to work with. I don't need you with your shoulders and everyone's always fucking off. No one's at the right time.
I don't like it because
irritates
sometimes
me.
people put your hands on your shoulders and sometimes they put them on your hips. And
Yeah,
that's weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
I'm not ready
And
for a
you're always
behind
like
the hips
12
hug.
and sweaty. It's never good.
I don't like it.
But I love like electric
Sometimes you're 29
slide,
and sweaty.
cha-cha slide, any of those things. I'm into it. But that's because no
One
one's
hop this
touching me.
time.
Yeah, no one's touching me. And you could do it, and people sometimes need direction. People can't just
How do you
dance
feel
on their
about
own.
touching and dancing in general?
It depends on who I'm dancing with, but if it's the right person, then I'm going to touch the shit out of you. Yeah, for
Really?
sure. Oh yeah,
Oh wow, that's impressive.
a lot of touching, a lot of contact.
A lot of contact.
It's a contact sport.
Do you like
Dancing
slow
is-
dancing?
Dancing is a contact sport. Yeah,
I love slow dancing.
I'm fine with slow dancing. That's nice. It's
I like slow dancing.
sensual. It's cute. It is a little bit. If it's not with the person you want to dance with, though, any of those situations, then
Can I tell you something?
not as fun. Yeah.
I'll slow dance with anybody.
Really,
I don't give a shit.
Toby?
I plan on it.
I already slow danced with Toby.
What?
I did.
You-
It was
Toby.
like a baby
Toby.
shaking.
And now he's just sitting there licking himself all confidently.
Yeah, that's how good it was.
He's like, I already danced with Monica.
Anyway,
How dare you betray me,
I do it,
Tobers?
especially now. I enjoy a slow dance just because I feel like it brings you back a little bit to like when you're younger and you're like, this is kind of it's awkward. I don't know why dancing is such a weird thing for people. It's
know.
wonderful.
It's
I
weird.
dance alone at home all the time.
I am
Gets
well
me-
aware.
I know it gets me real jacked about stuff. Let's do it. More positive. Dancing with someone or your significant other, or just having a fun dance party with all your people in the house. Amazing.
I like to slow dance with all my close friends.
Okay.
What?
Nothing.
You know slow dance like Kane or
I would slow dance with someone, not Kane,
why not?
because that's a weird dynamic.
I'll slow dance with Kane.
That's fine. You should slow dance with Kane. That'll be great.
I'll slow dance with Mitch.
I know you will.
Let's name all our friends and ask if we'd slow dance with them. It's an inside podcast.
Yeah, the other potaholics.
The dance cast.
networks. They're all men.
They are all men.
They're all men. That's fine. No, I think dancing is. I think it's a lost. It's a lot, not art form. Like you don't need to be good at it. Just fucking do it anyways.
Also,
Dance in
being
the
the guy
kitchen,
that
cooking and
dances
dancing.
at the holiday party, just getting it started. Like, look
yes.
how cool Daryl is. He's not afraid to dance.
So that's the key.
Daryl and
right
Carol,
there.
they're a couple, by the
Daryl
way.
and Carol.
Making
They're the
this up
fun
as I go
couple.
along.
They're amazing.
Carol is the front desk lady.
But here's the thing about Daryl is her
gets down.
husband.
Yeah, and Daryl's
Right.
And Daryl's been on like work release for
It's
a
the
long
Green
time
River
because he got
Dancer.
hurt. Work release? Is that prison? That may be prison.
Yeah, that
he's-
is prison.
He's been hurt. What's it called?
Oh, like on disability?
Yeah, there
yeah,
you go.
okay.
But he still knows how to cut a rug.
Oh, yeah. He does. Don't tell anybody because they
Yeah.
might take his benefits
His
away.
back hurt, and he's like realized his back was better through the power of
Here's
dance.
the thing about Daryl and Carol, though, is
Yeah.
they don't give a fuck if you're dancing or not. You know what I mean? Like, they're having a
Yeah.
good time out there with each other. They love the music. They're having a good time. They don't need to be like, hey, why aren't you guys dancing? They don't care. They're there for the dance. That's it.
Mhm.
They've had a couple of drinks. They got their shrimps in, and now they're out there having a good time. And you know who remembers that? Fucking everybody.
Yeah.
And that's the number one way to get people out on the dance floor is just dance and have a good time instead of being like, come on, come on, come on. Because people will look at you and you'll be like, you know what? Daryl and Carol look like they're having a fucking great time. I should probably be out there also having a great time.
You know, I just realized as a kid, and you just made me realize this through Daryl and Carol. And I don't know how you feel about this. When I was a boy, some say I still am a boy. I'm an adult boy.
Okay.
I loved Michael Flatley's Lord of the Dance, River Dance. I
That's
was a
funny.
huge fan of it, and I kind of forgot about
There was
that.
a Friends joke
How
about
do you
it. That's
feel
the only
about it?
reason. It's the only reason I didn't really know it. I think it's just crazy.
Do you want to? You don't want to watch YouTube videos of it later with me?
I mean, no,
Why not?
because I don't want to.
But my friend.
I mean,
my-
it's impressive. It's cool, I guess,
just
but it's
people
not.
like
That's not my kind of
It
music.
just weirds me out because they dance with just their legs and their torsos don't move,
Which is weird.
and that's what makes me
If
feel
you're at
like.
a company Christmas party and you're not moving your arms, you got
I'm
you got to
mesmerized. What if you don't move your legs and you just arm dance? Because it's kind of what I do a lot.
I do that too.
When I sit
Actually, that's
down?
definitely what I do. I mean, I have a lot of leg dances as well, but a
That's
lot
what
of the
I do.
time it's,
Hey
moving
Toby,
up
what's
top.
up?
Mostly, I think the most important area of your body in a dance situation is your pelvis.
I gotta stop doing this because it makes me burp. You ever do
And
that?
then when Mike is at a Christmas party and just throws up on the dance floor.
Because I was moving my pelvis
He's
too
moving
much.
his pelvis too much. But I
pelvic
do
thrusting.
think that's the most important area during
Your
is
pelvis,
Your hips.
your hips,
Mhm.
your naughty bits.
Doesn't have to be your naughty bits.
Well, they're attached to
Be
that.
right above it.
Just look at my waist. Look at that waist move,
It's fucking
ladies.
mesmerizing. Yep.
So dancing, starting the dancing.
Hell yeah. Having a good time. So that's the thing about
Who
who
if you just
cares
have
if
a
you
good
don't
time.
work there, then it doesn't matter. Like no one's
That's
gonna
the
come in on
biggest-
Monday and be
that's-
like, "Oh, we saw you dancing on
That's the
Who
biggest
cares?
one is you have zero consequences at this party.
Right.
Having the fear of not knowing anyone is not real because that's the best benefit is they don't know you.
That's
You can
funny.
do whatever you
I
want.
actually have a really good point. Okay, so when I worked, like during the day at a day job, I'm a very professional person, kind of a bitch at work.
when
okay.
you were a garbage man, yes.
Right. So I'm a garbage man, and
Mhm.
I was like, let's fucking pick this trash up. No, I'm kind of a bitch. Like I was always kind of in charge of people, and just like that was how it worked, right? So then people needed to know, like when I would tell people, or they would find out that I did stand up, they'd be like, "What? You?" Like it never.
Mhm.
I wasn't a fun person. I wasn't funny. Like, you know what I mean? Unless they knew me in a more, like, it takes a second, right? So if you go to one of these parties and then you just fucking cut loose and you're like, wait a second, that's my bitchy boss and she's out there just having a good time. This is amazing. I got to get in there, you know? That's great. And it did. So it really opened it up a couple of times because we used to do a June event when I worked at the Boys and Girls Club, and all three of the ones I went to, I ended up blacking out. So not at the event, but like afterwards. Yeah, it was aggressive. So, because their deal was, this is embarrassing, but their deal was either we'll pay you to be there for the 2 hours or you can drink and we won't pay you. So basically all we did was just figure out how many beers it would take to like equal what we would have gotten paid. And then we would just drink that much. And so we did. And there was always something to go to afterwards. Like I always ended up at a birthday party or some shit afterwards. But
It's fun.
yeah, so it was great. And the kids were there too.
Mm-hmm.
It was just awesome. So
I
I'm just
like it.
hammered and I'm like, I'll tell you exactly what I think. You get out of here.
You idiot
You
kids.
fucking dummy. Let me get my sweater for working here for 2 years or whatever.
Oh, can I tell you another thing I like about Christmas parties for holidays?
Yes.
Sometimes they have presents at them.
Yes.
Like, have you ever stumbled into a gift exchange?
No.
It's beautiful.
That sounds amazing though.
You can stumble into
I
one.
accidentally came into a gift exchange. Wow.
Yeah, where they like the company buys the gifts for you.
Oh, I see.
And you like stumble into it, or they'll have extra gifts. And they'll be like, "Mike, don't worry, we have extra gifts." You're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I have seen
I
that
didn't
before.
have to
I've
do
been
anything.
like, oh, I didn't bring a gift, and they're like, it's okay, we have extras.
And they actually whisper that to you, like, "Hey, baby, it's okay." And I'm like, "Thank you, boss." Like,
And then you're like, sexual harassment,
sexual harassment.
panda. Anyways,
But yeah, you can fall into a
it's
gift
good. You
exchange.
could fall into gifts.
Also, just
gifts.
Also free gift bags. Also, just any sort of gift
bags,
bag.
any
at the
type
end.
of gift at the party, or they do. Is that when they do the bonuses, or that kind of thing? What?
They also will sometimes have games
Ooh,
like bingo or something like that. And that I won a watch at my dad's corporate party bingo one year, and then my brother won. We just kept winning shit.
That's an
like,
interesting
it
thing.
happened.
That's a fun thing to bring your kids to too. I hadn't thought about that because I feel like a lot of times it's like, oh, it's only adults, or oh, just the people who work here are going to get drinks. But if it's a whole family thing, then it's like, hey,
It's
my kids get to do
beautiful.
it. And sometimes you remember it forever. You know, you're like, hey, when I was a little, I got to go to my dad's Christmas party, and it was great because we always got gifts or whatever.
That's perfect.
It's great.
Yeah, I think so. Overall, I think you should, 1, enjoy the free food. 2,
always take advantage of the free stuff. Yeah, no matter where you are.
Get on that dance floor. Don't be afraid.
Get
3,
out
remember
there.
You have no consequences, and that's a benefit. You don't know anyone, and that's awesome.
And also, even if it is your work party, you're not at work then. Like, remember that part, so you can let loose, be you. You know, have a couple drinks. Tell Tanya she's a bitch. You know, whatever you want to do. Maybe not. Oh my gosh,
that's a great thing too. Is you've probably been hearing all this hot office goss from Ossip. I'm writing Ossip goss down. I can't talk.
We say office goss.
You hear this
hot office goss.
You hear that hot office goss from that significant other of yours, and now you get to see it.
You get to put the faces in, and you be like, "Oh, that's such a Tiffany thing to do."
You jump in knowing the dynamic. They don't know you. You can make some mischief.
Shit.
Mischief.
Oh, you could be like, "I heard Daryl was saying this about you, and Carol's not happy."
Oh shit.
Yep. Those kind of things.
I just love Daryl and Carol. I think we really created 2 people tonight that are beautiful. It's a real
fun dynamic of the names, and they're like, you know, I don't give a shit.
The name of this podcast might be Daryl and Carol.
They love each other. They dance together all the time.
Oh, they love each other so much.
They're like a fun. Everyone wants them to come to their party, you know?
And when the slow dancing starts, they get real close to each other because they're in love.
They don't give a fuck if anyone's around. They love each other still. Care. And they're also 70.
And they'd probably bang right in front of everybody if they wanted to.
In front of, well, you can't really see, but like he's definitely got his hands in her pants kind of thing. You know?
Oh.
There's a lot of, maybe the over the pants stuff.
He just grabs her hiney.
Yep.
From behind.
And like does a little wink to some other person behind him. Like
he does, I know what I'm doing. And then he goes,
I know you saw that. Right all in her neck. They sound fun. Actually, that is making me feel better.
This podcast is mostly kissy noises.
It is kissy noises. That's all.
Is that in your chest?
Yeah, that's where my heart is.
Oh, that's not where my heart is.
It gave me hope, you know.
Daryl
and Carol give me hope. They seem like they still love each other, and it's fun time, and everything's going to be okay.
A couple we made is, can we say they're like 50s? I feel 50s? Like 70s is old,
that's
but the
true.
50s, they're still
may
limber.
Not be working by then. So yeah, 50s.
They're spry.
Mid-50s.
They're very spry.
They take care of their bodies, you know, like they eat well.
Both their bodies are wonderlands, if you will.
And they love each other. They love to dance. This is fun. Honestly, like this party isn't out of the norm. They do this on Thursdays anyways.
Yeah.
You know, they go to dance class and stuff. So.
Oh, yeah, they go to tango.
Yeah, they do like a fun early happy hour dinner, and then they go do salsa class.
Ooh.
And then they go home and bang for like a long time.
Carol and Daryl are fun.
And then they catch up on Scandal or whatever.
In my mind, they watch some sort of like Law and Order show together. Oh, you know what they watch?
What?
Food Network.
Food Network?
Yeah.
Then they snuggle all the way to sleep.
They snuggle all the way to Flavor Town.
They wake up still snuggling. Get it, you guys. Oh, God.
It's so hard to fall asleep snuggling and stay awake snuggling with somebody.
Wait, what?
Like when you go to bed snuggling.
And wake up in the still snuggle position. You got to be really tired to do that.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a flailer.
I'm all about, I move, but I'll still move into a different snuggle position.
Really?
Yeah. If I'm with the right person, I will snuggle you in every way.
See, I'm not a big snuggler.
But I wake up very easily, so there's movement, but it'd just be in a different snuggle.
Really?
Switch spoons, you know, something like that.
It's good. I'm not afraid to be a little spoon. It's funny because I'm huge, so it's hard for me a little spoon me.
That's fun, though. You just got to scoot down so that they're up above your shoulders.
That's actually the main motivation for me doing keto, is so I'm an easier little spoon.
That's good. I think that's a really good reason.
Yeah, it wasn't the pre-diabetes. Anyway, this was a great segment.
Little spoons might help the pre-diabetes also.
You ready to do the top 5?
Hell yeah. Okay. Are you ready?
I am.
This time,
so ready.
Top 5 turnaround is the 5 worst corporate gifts.
Ooh.
So they do a lot of, like, companies do a holiday gift type of thing. I already forgot what you said. And so here are the worst, and you're going to tell us why you would be fucking jacked to get this. You'd be like, this is the best gift I've ever gotten compared to any other gift you could have given me on a corporate level.
Okay.
Okay, so number 1, they used to give bonuses, but now they're going to give white painters hats that say "Bah Humbug."
That's good because you know your office has a sense of humor. They're like, we had a bad year and we're willing to admit it.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's funny. That's a good. That's
That's
good
just
because you
jokes?
want your office to have. Also, they're being super upfront with it. Like hey, we know we fucked up. We're doing this dumb joke because we got nothing, and we're really sorry.
Oh, we're gonna do the complete opposite of what giving you money would be. That's great. Yeah. Okay. Good sense of humor. Everybody
Yeah.
seems like a fun place to work because
Yeah.
everyone's got a good sense of humor. Can you hear that?
I have no idea what that is, but
Can you hear it?
it's a car engine from out there that's just really loud and awful.
Anyways.
I don't think it's picking up.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Number 2. They told you if you work on Christmas Day, we're going to put you in this lottery pool with 2,000 other people to maybe win $100.
Yeah, I like those odds. That's better than most odds in most things.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
So I think it would be worth it. Also, if you work on Christmas Day, you get that time and a half. Double pay? No, it's double pay, I think.
Oh, that's a good. I didn't think about that.
You're going to get lots of money already. You might even get more money.
That's good.
It's good. Do it.
More
Don't
money.
be afraid of
And
that.
maybe you don't have anywhere to go on
And-
Christmas. It'd be sad, so then you just go work.
Maybe you live in LA and you're a 29-year-old comedian with nowhere to go.
I've worked on Christmas before.
Oh, yeah?
No. Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve, both of them. And not Christmas Day. That was the one day I was like, nope, not doing it. Okay, number 3. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
They used to do like a fun party.
Okay.
Now they moved it so that the party is before work from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. where you can come and have bagels.
That's awful.
Right?
Okay, here's my thing.
Okay.
I always forget to bring breakfast. So this is actually
Okay,
a really
that's
good
good.
thing.
Yeah.
I like bagels.
I love a bagel. I think, well, and if you are one of those people that doesn't want to go to that after work, but you got other plans, you got things to do, you know,
Yeah.
then get it out of the way in the morning.
Go get a bagel.
Go get a bagel. That's good. Yeah, and 8 to 9, that seems like if you start work.
The
yeah,
9.
Maybe you start at 9. I guess you come in. Get there at 8:30. Who cares?
Yeah,
You
who cares?
didn't
Get a
miss
free
much.
bagel. Yeah. You know that.
You just do your day. All it is a free bagel. Okay.
No free food is bad.
Good point. 4. All right. So this was a dentist lady, and her boss gave her a $30 gift certificate to a fancy store that his wife owns, that nothing was like even close to $30.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? You know what you can do with that gift though? You can re-gift it. You nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
that's
can
good.
re-gift that shit.
That's great.
100%. That's a very re-giftable gift. Be like,
It's a good, you do. You're right with like the different weird gift exchanges or whatever. You just regift it.
here's another thing you can do. You ready for it?
Yeah.
Sounds like a motorcycle, actually.
I know. I feel like it's just going back and forth.
You can take it, go to that store, go to the guy's wife and be like, hey, look
Fuck
at your
you.
cheap
Oh.
fucking husband, and give her the gift
Ew.
card, and she'll be like, you gave Rhonda a gift card to my store?
Or
You didn't
maybe-
even give him something from my store? That's how you get better stuff.
That's true. You could give them stuff. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe it was her idea. Well, no, it probably wasn't her idea.
No, not at all.
You're right. He
This was the
like,
husband being a
"Ugh,
cheapskate
yeah,
dum-dum."
Can't afford to give them
So
anything.
either you can re-gift it, or you can go to the wife and be like, give me something from the store.
Yeah.
You
Be
know?
like, I'm going to give you this $30 gift certificate back piece of paper, and I'm going to steal a bunch of shit out of
from
the store.
this scrapbooking store.
Very fancy
Because you know
scrapbooking
it's a
store.
scrapbooking
Probably a
store.
scrapbooking store. You're right. All right, that was good. 5. They gave you self-help books on how to do a better job.
Self-help books on how to do a better
Yeah,
job.
how to be more effective at work. Your job, your boss gave that to you as your Christmas gift or your holiday gift at work.
This is hard.
And it is tough.
I would
Clearly,
say
you're not doing a good job.
you could, oh my God, you could take it and photocopy everything your boss does in that book and then slowly like put it in his
Ooh,
mailbox
that's good.
anonymously.
Or just like, hey, can I meet with you for a second? You know, I was reading that book you gave me, and it said blah, 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 this, and I feel like that's something maybe we should talk
Yeah.
about, because that's what you do.
Yeah, you could I like that. You could be upfront. I think it's funny to like be passive aggressive though and anonymously put the copies of the page from him, or just circle it and be like, "This is you."
This is you. Wait, you're not supposed to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe they need some self-reflection as well.
Yeah.
And honestly, if you read a self-help book, you might learn
Also,
something.
you can re-gift it to an enemy in that case as
That's
well.
good, yes.
I like that.
Nice.
Or your beat beat what? What am I looking for?
I don't know.
It's like a word for like a bad, like a beat something, like a
Like a beat cop?
beatnik kid. No,
I don't know what I'm afraid of what's happening right now.
it's supposed to be like a lazy kid, like a synonym for a lazy kid that starts with beat.
Like
but
a piece of shit.
Yeah, there you go. A piece of shit kid.
You're a piece of shit kid.
Yeah, you give it to them.
Yeah.
I liked it.
It was good.
Yeah, I liked it.
You turned them all around.
I turned all of them around.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, you want to do the quiz?
Fuck yeah.
The quiz?
So excited.
You're taking it with me here. I'm taking it for you.
You're taking it for me because I don't have
Spend
the internet.
Christmas in France.
Oh, what?
And we'll give you a French boyfriend.
Are you like twiddling your fingers?
I'm twiddling my fingers, thinking of my French boyfriend. Where in France?
That's a different kind of twiddle.
Monica and I discussed. Ooh, gross. Monica and I discussed. I feel like Frenchmen are smelly.
You did say that, which I don't know where that. I don't think I think that, but I did have one encounter with a Frenchman in Vegas, and he followed me.
How did he smell?
A lot of places. I don't like McDonald's because that's where we were.
Okay, if all Frenchmen smell like McDonald's,
Then you're into it.
I might be gay.
I don't know.
I knew it would get you.
That's funny. Gay.
Nailed it.
That's just such a weird. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's because it's a European country and that's so foreign that we don't know what they smell like. I went to France, or not France. I went to Spain. And nobody smelled bad to me.
Really?
Yeah.
I might go to different European countries and smell people.
We should do that actually.
Can we do that as a tour?
Like a fun, like a smells tour.
Smell tour. The Great European BO Smell Tour. It's like the Great British Bake Off.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be a fun Netflix show.
Mm-hmm. Great smell tour. How does this group of people smell overall?
That's good.
First question: where in France will you spend Christmas? Alsace. I don't know where that is. Marseille.
Marseille?
Marseille?
I don't
there
know.
you go. That's right. The French Alps or Paris? There's the photos.
Okay. Oh, there's photos. All right.
I think it's Marseille. Marseille? Marseille?
I don't know.
Shit.
I don't know.
I look like a real dum-dum. I feel like
I've never
that.
been. It's Christmas. I got to go to the French Alps. There's snow there.
Oh,
is that a nice Christmas tree?
I'm going to go with the one I can't pronounce.
Marseille.
I
feel like there's a
because
band.
there's boats and there's lots, and I like boats.
Okay.
Pick a Christmas
Boats are built
tree.
big and small.
Boats are built big and small. Pick a Christmas tree, Monica.
Ooh.
I am going to pick this one with the fireplace right here.
That is a good one. I'm going to go with that outdoor really big one.
Outdoor really big one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, that is a really big tree.
It is a really big. I like the bigger, the better as far as Christmas trees go.
Where do you go? You don't specify.
Yeah.
Where do you go shopping for Christmas gifts? At Christmas market? At the Galleries Lafayette? At a high-end grocery store? Or at a wine shop?
Wine shop.
Ooh, you're getting wasted.
Got a lot of alcoholic family members.
I'm going to go at the Galleries at Lafayette because there's a big old tree there.
Okay.
I like that.
Hey, Toby.
Pick a festive drink. Hot chocolate, champagne, mulled wine, or eggnog.
I'm going to go hot chocolate. Probably put a little booze in there.
A little booze in that hot chocolate?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I mean, I do. Champagne gives me a headache after I drink too much, which I probably will. And I don't like eggnog.
I'm going to try
hot wine.
I'm going to put mulled wine down because they drink that in Game of Thrones and I never had that before. So that's exciting.
You know,
I like to try new things.
Whatever the Game of Scones is up to.
Pick a Christmas snack. Chocolate truffles, candied chestnuts, marzipan stuffed dates and prunes, or clementines.
None of those sounds like treats like to me.
Well, they're French treats, so they don't have flavor.
They smell weird and they don't have flavor.
Mm-hmm.
I like how for some reason there's all these like French stereotypes in your head. Where's that coming from?
I don't know. I don't even hate French people. I think I like French people a lot.
Have you ever met a French person?
Yeah.
Okay.
There was an exchange student in our theater program in college. He was always very dapper dressed. Nice guy.
His
name was Charles.
We knew a French exchange
Charlie?
student. It wasn't our French exchange student, but his name was Nico, and he was a hot mess. I was peeing one time on the phone with a friend, Troy, and Nico took the phone and was just like hitting on me relentlessly.
While
and
you were
I am
peeing?
peeing right now. Yeah.
Was he in the bathroom?
No, I was on the phone with him, and Just relentless. Which, I mean, I guess that's a stereotype.
Pretty
It's a romantic.
brave to hit on someone while they're peeing.
Right?
Like you did it with someone that they're pooping?
I wasn't. No.
Do you think someone has met the love of their life while they were pooping?
Yeah.
Statistically speaking.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That's had to have happened.
Absolutely. Or, yeah, because it could have been one of those like, oh, the door wasn't locked. Oh, I accidentally walked in and you were taking a shit.
And your shit smelled sweet. And that's how I knew we love each other.
It's gross. I mean, there's other, you could have been vomiting. You could have been crying. You could be bleeding from somewhere. Like there's
bleeding out of an orifice?
Yep. There's weird things that could be happening
I see.
when you fall in love with somebody.
Speaking of bleeding orifices, did you check chocolate truffles, candied chestnuts, marzipan stuffed dates and prunes, or clementines?
I think the only thing I like is the chocolate truffles. Well, I mean, clementines are nice, but that's not a treat to me.
I'm going to say candied chestnuts.
That's a very Christmassy
Sleigh
thing, I feel like.
bells ring. Am I listening? Pick a Christmas tradition.
You're asking yourself?
Midnight mass at Notre Dame.
Ooh.
Eating 13 desserts on Christmas Eve as they do in Provence. Ooh, I like that. Watching Christmas movies on TV or arguing with your family.
I'm going to go watching Christmas movies on TV, but I do that, most of the time.
You do that all year round.
That's true.
I'm going to say eating 13 desserts.
I figured that's where you were going.
Oh, really? It's like you know me. Pick a Christmas appetizer.
Ooh.
Scallops, foie gras,
What?
toasted goat cheese salad, or oysters.
I like how much seafood's happening. I'm going to go scallops, though.
Oh, you picked mine.
Sorry. You can pick it, too.
I'm going to pick it, too. I don't like anything else really that much on that list.
I've never had oysters.
I don't mind
like
oysters, but I definitely like scallops way better. Pick a Christmas bouche. So Yule log.
Oh, Yule log. Okay.
Like my French accent just came out right there.
Yeah.
Which one do you want out of these? I'm going to scroll down to yours. So
I think I'm going to go with this fancy colored one. It looks like it's one of those cake roll
bottom
things.
left?
Yeah. Because it's got some fruits in it. And look at that. Like, that's a fancy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what flavor that would be, but.
I thought that looked like rainbow gum. Like this is rainbow striped gum.
Yeah, I think it was like a kiwi strawberry thing they're going for.
I think I'm going to go with the top right. Classic.
Oh, chocolate.
Cacao. Cacao. Pick a place to nap after dinner.
Fuck yeah.
By the Christmas tree.
Yes.
In front of the TV. At church. Or by the fireplace.
I will say, I want to pick Christmas tree, but both of these things are very close in the house that we do Christmas at. But it's definitely always by the fireplace. If I do it at Thanksgiving too, where I fall asleep on the ground, it's always by the fireplace.
All right. I'm going to pick in front of the TV, and we're going to see mine first.
Okay. I'll close my eyes.
I got Jerome. Jerome is smart, charismatic, and a passionate lover.
Ooh.
But he's already really passionate about workers' rights and goes on strike all the goddamn time, so you won't see a lot of him. Oh, man. My French boyfriend is not going to be around?
Why wouldn't you go to the protest situations with him?
I don't know. It looks like he's floating in that photo, though.
It does, actually. Both of his feet are off the ground.
It's like they don't even mention that he can fly casually.
Yeah, I feel like that's, maybe.
Sounds like Jerome and I are going to have like a heated love affair and then break up very soon. It doesn't sound like he loves me.
Sounds like aggressive.
Sounds like he's aggressive?
No, it sounds like an aggressive situation.
Yeah. So you chose fireplace.
Yeah, it did.
Monica got her. He's a mime! You got a mime! This could not have gone any better.
Yes, it could have.
Herb is a mime. If you're cool with that, you'll find he's also a really great guy, and he looks like a really sad mime.
Yeah.
How mad are you that I got Jerome?
I'm pretty mad, actually, because I don't talk enough to like be able to.
You guys are
make
gonna
up for
have
both of us.
The most beautiful silent movie relationship.
He looks so sad already, and I
Do you
don't
think he
I
makes
did
any
anything.
noise while he has sex? Probably not.
I'm a mime.
Look at how many jokes he makes when he's trapped in a box.
Oh, that's funny.
Nailed it.
That was good.
That was good.
I like that a lot.
That was
Okay,
fun.
well, that quiz
I'm
kid.
so happy you got
Fuck
mine.
right off. God. It's upsetting. Remember that time I was Santa Claus, though, so it's fine.
Whatever you got to tell yourself, boo-boo.
I tell myself that every morning. Hey, remember that time that you were Santa Claus? Oh, yeah.
And you're like, oh, thanks, myself.
Thanks, Monica. You're the best ever.
You want to do the
Say it
charity?
in the mirror. Yeah. Okay. Charity, interestingly enough, is called Center for Science in Public Interest, which I think is
Center
great.
for Science and Public Interest.
Yes. Now, I picked this because it was on Charity Navigator, and I don't know if you knew, but this month is like drunk and drugged driving awareness month, which is a perfect month because during the holidays you always drink a little bit more than you should, or you do a little bit more Molly at Christmas with Grandma than you should.
Do you usually do Molly with Christmas with Grandma?
Mm-hmm. On Christmas
Nice.
Eve, but then
the high to go away.
then
before
you're
you
gonna
wake
get
up.
in the car. You gotta get home somehow, you know. And so I think that is an appropriate month. But so this popped up, but then I looked at their website and it actually has like a bunch of different. It's not just that. It's got like nutrition stuff and like so it's all this science stuff that they're doing, but for what's good for the public.
I like it a
interest. I
lot.
think it's great. Yes. So Center for Science and Public Interest, and it's CSPINET.org. It's that whole acronym there. But yeah, I feel good about it. You know, you shouldn't be drinking or driving. We love you so much, so we don't want you to crash
And
or get in trouble and get you.
use Lyft and Uber and all that shit to get home. Or even call it a classic taxi cab.
Or just call your mom.
Or call Pam. She'll come pick you up.
Pam will probably pick you up actually if you want. But
My mother's will be in Hawaii, but she'll pick you up if you
your
live in
mother's
Hawaii.
will be in Hawaii.
Both my moms.
Both of my moms.
My two moms.
Your two moms, Jackie and Rick.
He doesn't listen.
That's
good.
fine. Yeah. Well, she can tell him.
Mhm.
That's
Hey,
good.
remember that one
be
time
safe.
you fell in love with a mime?
No. Does he, when he makes, like when he kisses you, does he make kissy noises?
No.
Nothing? Just
so
like
quiet.
ugh. This is horrible. Is this what's going to, oh, God.
It's like you're making love in a library.
Yeah, I mean, I get it when you're a little bit more quiet than the other person. That's okay. But silent or like not like kiss noises or
Well, you know
your
what,
body.
Monica? I
Did
think-
your body make noises?
I mean, his body can make some noises. Like
Right.
mime's got to
That's
fart.
it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do mimes silently fart?
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about farts in a relationship in general?
I'm not into it. But
You're not
that's-
into it?
No, I'm not a big bodily function sharer.
You know?
No, I was in a relationship for a long time where I just pretended like I didn't shit.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's not good.
Probably
You gotta let that
not,
poop out.
But I mean, I didn't. Not. It doesn't matter. No,
Hey,
I'm not
the
a big.
listener wants to know about your bowel movement.
think
so we gotta
sometimes-
tell them.
You're gonna get there. Like as far as like my parents' relationship is the most beautiful relationship I've ever seen. They're wonderful together. They get along well. They fart aggressively in front of each other. So
I love that.
maybe it's like a 20-year
I have a whole
thing.
new love for Pam and Ron now.
My dad's. Well, we burp. Like I burp really loud all
I'm
the time. I do
very
it on the
aware of
podcast.
this. I'm very aware
that's
that
different.
you burp in front of me.
Because my grandmother has always said like burping is funny. That's okay, but farting is gross. So,
Grandmother's a smart lady.
however, we have talked about how funny it is when people fart when it's really quiet. That's so funny. It's so funny, and the way she tells the stories is amazing. But I don't know, whatever. It's like farts are fine. If I think I'm just embarrassed of it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if the other person did it, that's fine. I'm not worried about it. Everybody farts. But if I did, I would be.
I don't think I've ever heard you fart before. Did I think about it?
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You probably heard me fart.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I farted sometimes.
I can hear you snore through the wall, so I can also hear you fart through the wall.
That's true.
You just farted right through the wall.
Snores are like farts out my mouth. The cat just started drinking loudly
Like,
out of the water.
Amazed.
You know what would be
Okay.
good if you were dating a mime?
What would be good if I was
You know
doing
they're
mine?
always listening to you.
That's true. Are they though?
Yeah.
I feel like they're in a constant state of this weird, like transcendental meditation where they're not actually aware of reality at all. Is that weird?
Man.
I don't
We gotta
know.
get a mime on this
We
podcast
definitely need
for
to.
a video podcast.
Let's do it and just tell people that was our guest.
It's genius. It's performing art.
Sorry, now they know.
Ah, shit. We ruined this. Well, hey, everyone, just know that if you're feeling down this holiday season, Carol and Daryl are out there.
Carol and Daryl are out there.
They
just
fell in love.
giving you hope.
Carol was on the turlet. Daryl met her
Accidentally walked in.
and was just like, they fell in love instantly.
Mm-hmm. And they just knew right away it's the best thing that they've ever had.
You know, I don't think Daryl and Carol have children. I think they just loved each other their whole lives and they didn't want to. Because they had each
Or
other.
maybe they met each other a little bit later. They each already
Ooh,
had a
that's
marriage,
good.
or at least one of them had a
Ooh,
marriage.
that's
and then
good. And guess what? The other one is the best step parent ever.
Yep.
They both are.
Right, but the children were like already in their teens, you know, to deal with that. So that's fine. But Daryl seems like a good guy.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. Carry
Hey,
on,
Monica.
Daryl. Yeah.
Is there anything you want to tell the listener before we go
I
today?
don't know. I mean, like, I hope your holiday parties go well. I hope New Year's Eve is all that you want it to be, and that I hope you're excited for this New Year's. I think it's going to be a great year, 2018. Let's do it, Hug Bugs. Also, I love you so much.
This has been a Potaholics Comedy Network presentation. Potaholics.com